Good morning, students. Next topic, Unit 3, World War II Introductions. World War II. The first half of the 20th centuries, the witnessed two wars. One is First World War and the Second World War. The First World War and Second World War, which were devastated, that means for pain, loss of disaster, the world. The First World War beginning in 1914 to 1918. The First World War fought from 1914 to 1918, and the Second World War. The Second World War fought from the 1939 to 1945. 1939 to 1945. The First World War 1914, beginning in 1914, ending in 1918. Second World War beginning in 1939 and ending in 1945. While the world at a large had experienced many wars. So, in between the years, before the 1914 and 1918 to 1939, the lot of wars, the small war. இடைப்பட்ட காலத்தில் நிறைய வார் நடைபெற்றது. But these two wars are refers to the world war. Refers to the world war. These two wars. So lot of war occurred, but these two wars, First World War and the Second World War, refer to the world war. World war because of the extent areas of the conflict that means conflict Sunday and the very high death. So the First World War and the Second World War, the lot of death. Compared to First World War, Second World War, lot of death. The increased death. The toll of the civilians as well as armed civilians as well as the combatant both wars were the fault of several fronts across the Europe, Asia and Africa. So mainly these continents, this continent is the participated in this First World War and the Second World War. One is the Europe, Asia, and one is the Africa. So First World War in 1914 to 1918, the Second World War 1939 to 1945. The fourth war was the combined the force Great Britain, France, Russia, and the United States. Great Britain, Russia, France, United States, USA. The fought against the war alliance led by the Germany. So this only two groups. One is Allied powers, another one is the Axis powers. America, Britain, France, Russia. So this was team. Germany, Austria, Hungary, Italy, Japan. These are another one teams. So two teams. The Britain, France, Russia and the United States fought against a war alliance led by the Germany. The Germany allies were Italy and Japan in the World War II. World War II. Next topic 3.1, causes, cause and conflict of the World War. 3.1, the first one is causes, second one is cause, third one is efforts of the World War II. First one, the causes. The causes, the demonstrations the devastations caused devastation that means the பேரழிவு, the lot of damage in the Second World War and First World War. Devastations caused by the World War One was such a magnitude that it was refers to the Great War. So refers to the Great War. The devastations caused by the World War One was of the such magnitude that is the magnitude that it was refers to the Great War. Refers to the Great War or the war to end of all the world war. So the war to end all wars. The Belgrade means the Kurkunam. The Belgrade means the Kurkunams. The nations, especially the allies, had no desires for the Second Parliament. So the allied countries not interested in the another world war. For Britain, United States, Russia, France. This is an allied countries not interested in the another world war or Second World War. The Second World War conflict, and it was the main driving forces began with the across after the end of the First World War. So First World War end of the First World War next is what not interested in these allied forces, but the immediate and primary causes of the World War, the immediate and primary causes of the Second World War, the Germany followed the aggressive policy. The Germany followed by the aggressive policy, aggressive military offensives undertakings. மற்ற நாடுகளை கைப்பற்றுவதில் the Germany they interested in that. So the aggressive military, the offensive they undertake by a reasoned means மீண்டு வருதல். அதிலிருந்து மீண்டு வருதல். The recover of the Germany. The First World War வந்து Germany the recover of these situations. In the First World situations, reasoned the Germany and the fast developing in Japan. So these two causes for the main reasons for Second World War. First World War kapra next the allied countries not interested, but the Second World War only for the immediate and primary cause of the World War II was the aggressive military offensive undertaken by a regent Germany was fast developing in Japan. Next topic, Germany and the Treaty of Versailles in 1919. The Paris Peace Conference in 1919. After the Treaty of Versailles in 1919, Germany and treaty, that means Uramadi. The Treaty of Versailles in 1919. The Treaty of Versailles, end of the First World War, the Germany was signed in June 1919. End of the First World War, the Germany was signed in 1919. Among them clauses of the treaty of three main reasons for the Great War among the Germans. First one is for the three great in particular caused the great resentment among the German. The resentment means the manakasattu. The three main resentment of these Germans. First one is for the Germany was forced to give up the territories. So the victorious nations, the Germany was defeated nations. So the victorious nations forced to give up the territories. America, France, Russia, and England. So victorious nations. The Germany defeated nations. The Germany was forced to give up the territories to the west, north, and east of the German border. The east of the German border. The forced to give up. So the give up for the territories. That means a region, state, or countries. That is the territories is give up the territories to the west, north, and east of the German borders. Germany had to disarm. The Germany reduced the forces. The Germany had to disarm and was allowed to retain only a very restricted armed forces. Only for restricted armed forces. Restricted armed forces. The third one is that as a reparations means for elective. The reparations for the war, Germany was expected to pay for the military and civilian cost the war of the Allied nations. So Germany was signed in the Treaty of Versailles in June 1919. The three main causes that Germany was participated in the Second World War. One is that Germany was give up the territories for the west, east, and the north, west, east, and east of the German border. Second one is Germany forced to reduce the armed powers. Reduce the forces, decreases the forces, the armed and the allowed only a very little forces. The third one is as a reparations for the Germany was expected. Reparations means for elected. Expected to pay for the military and civilian cost of the war in Allied nations. The third topic, failure of League of Nations. Failure of League of Nations. In 1920, January 20, 1920, the League of Nations was founded. The League was expected to mediate between the countries and take action against the countries which included. The treaty also set up the League of Nations. The treaty also set up the League of Nations on the initiative for the American President Woodrow Wilson's. The American President Woodrow Wilson take the steps for framed by the League of Nations. The League was expected to mediate between the countries. Main aims: whenever the arise of the conflict or war, the League of Nations is a mediator. Here is the League was expected to mediate. The League was expected to mediate between countries. The League of Nations, that means the Uraga Sangam, was expected to mediate between countries and take actions against the countries against the countries which is a military aggress. ரெண்டு கண்ட்ரிக்கு பிரச்சனை இருக்கும்போது the League of Nations mediate ஆகும். மற்ற கண்ட்ரி ஆக்குபேஷன்ஸ் கேப்சர் பண்ணும்போது against the war ஆகும். against the war, the popular moved forward to traditional isolation approach. The United States not participated in this League of Nations is a isolate. The United Nations not become the membership. The USA did not become the member of the League. The other allied nations were also determined in the maintain the non-interventionist attitude, and the consequence League remained the ineffectual international bodies. So in this topic, the League of Nations was founded by the United States of the President of Woodrow Wilson, and the Woodrow Wilson. The League main aims for the mediator between the countries and aggressor. The military aggressions occurred. The League was against the war after the United States not members of the League, but and also the allied countries not interested. America, Britain, Russia, France, these countries not interested in this war. So the governments to maintain the non-interventions attitude, and in consequence the League remained in the ineffectuals the international bodies. Thank you.